Hello guys, so today I'm going to talk about Kanye West, a video I've been planning to make for a very long time, because man, just all the things that have happened for so long since, he lost his mother. Yeah, he's just kind of gone downhill, yeah, and it sucks to see because he's always going to be my favourite artist of all time. Nothing will ever change that, but if he got to a point where he did like really bad things like R. Kelly, oh god. It's just with R. Kelly, when you listen to his songs and he's talking about certain things in his songs, it's like he's kind of talking about like the underage girls he was with, and I'm just like, oh god. But if Kanye West did something that also relates to his sons, I'd be like, oh man, I can't listen to certain songs anymore. Because even if it gets to a point where I don't respect Kanye West anymore, I can still listen to his songs because he's made some of the best songs of all time, man. Yeah, and he's always gonna be my favorite rapper because of it. But yeah, if he did something like that, I don't know. It depends on what he does. I mean, from some of the stuff he's done recently, like, I mean, when it came to the White Lives Matter thing, I mean, I didn't really care that much. I just don't know. Right, it was a big deal. It's more like what he did recently with supporting Hitler and hating Jews. Like, oh my god, like what the hell is that? Like, I just don't know what's going on in his mind anymore. Because sometimes he does speak the truth about certain things, and just about how certain people act, and I sometimes agree with what he's saying. But there's other times, like, with supporting Hitler, like saying Hitler was white. Oh my god, yeah, and that weird mask he's wearing. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, what is happening? Like, what is? I just don't know. Because it seems like it was actually his mother that kind of kept him together, because that was truly the only person that actually understood him. Because when I watched that documentary, which, if you haven't watched that Kanye West documentary on Netflix, I definitely recommend it. You kind of get to see more of how Kanye West was at the beginning and how things changed after he lost his mother. Yeah, because it's like they was just like so connected, like they were twins or something, like where his mother would like finish his sentences and stuff, and just before he even said something, like she already knew what he was talking about. Like, I don't think he's had that kind of bond with someone for so long. Yeah, and he's been missing that, and just all the things that have happened since. Yeah, like if you have such a strong bond with someone and then you lose that and you can never really get it back, I guess it can do things to some people, but man, because man, he was just he stand out. He definitely stood out, like compared to everyone else back in the day, man. He was just so different. But then, yeah, it's just what everything that's happened ever since. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get the old Kanye back, but I mean, it shows that he can still make good music, but it's just his viewpoint on some stuff is kind of putting him really down. I mean, he has done some good stuff, like with the things he was doing with the church and stuff. Like, they were cool, and he made it a part of his, like, he was doing church music before. Like, that was really cool when he was going around to churches and stuff. Yeah, that was a good thing he did, because I think it helped to raise money. But yeah, just some of the stuff like what he's done recently. It's just because sometimes I can't agree with what he's saying, but then when he's saying stuff like what he said recently, I can't really agree. I just don't know if he'll truly get help, because I don't think Kim Kardashian was good for him. I mean, she's someone who I don't really care about, because she really was famous for doing nothing just because of that certain video. Yeah, I mean, she has done things since to, build up herself, but I'm talking about when she first started getting popular. Yeah. I mean, it's more like her parents that did things, and then she just used that money, and then everything else that she did with you know who. Yeah, you know the whole story. I just don't think she was kind of good for Kanye, because she didn't really truly understood him. She didn't understand him that well, and she tried to make him into someone else. And she's probably a part of why he's just, so lost now. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know if he'll ever recover fully. I mean, at this point, I think it's too late. But yeah, it's just sad to see, like, my favorite artist, my favorite rapper, just completely lose it. Yeah. I just hope someday he can find someone that can actually bring that spark back, that what he got from his mother. But yeah, because I feel like that's the only thing that could actually help him at this point. without that, I guess he's just lost. He's been lost for a long time. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Let me know down below with what you think of Kanye West and just the things that he's done recently. Yeah, do you like Kanye West after all this, or do you just hate him now? For me, I'm still kind of open to liking him, but even if it gets too bad, I feel like I could still listen to his music, because there are people out there who I don't really respect them, but I can still, actually listen to their music. Or say like Will Smith, for example, I don't like the person he's become, but I can still watch his movies, and TV shows, But yeah, that's all I got to say for now. Appreciate if you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.